ride in to the high school, but I need a ride home.
What are you doing?
I think Saturday's, I think it's around the 2nd or 3rd.
Of June?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the 7th or 8th?
Oh, all right. Well,
On a Saturday.
Great-grandfather Howard, great-grandmother Anna, their son Ronald, the other son, my grandpa, and then Ronald's son Bill.
How many do you
We've
want to
got
put
Julie and my dad Gary.
How many do you want to put on your GPS?
and with the wind blowing around east, it sounds like Colorado.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new growth on it.
The one in my front yard's dying.
Is it? I seen it starting at the top, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's starting to spread at the top of the crown. You're not looking for that one down there, are you?
No, this is the tall spear.
Okay.
I thought it was, I remember one time I went right to it, and now I can't find the damn thing. What's the names on those? The third one. No, I will. Because I remember I've walked right to it before, and now I can't find it. I think this is this one. Hey, Julie.
And who is this?
Is it this one? I thought it was
It was
German.
although
Who are we looking for?
I thought it was a G.
There's a Geiger.
No.
I was thinking it had something close to the end of this rock wall.
I was trying to. I thought it was a German name.
Yeah, it was. But this,
Here's a Grimes. So Grimes down there. That starts with a G.
it may be that one.
And who would?
That's on grandfather. That's grandfather Miller. His relation. And I'll have to look it up.
one sure doesn't look like it to me.
No,
That was a taller steer.
Yeah, it was a tall, skinny one.
Yeah.
I thought it was German.
And you checked those two down there, huh?
Yeah.
well, let's go over to the Simmons over here, right
Yeah.
back here.
Jason, you're good with the Simmons down here?
Yeah.
Now see, someone still comes.
Hmm.
And when I found that, well, of course, let me start at the very beginning. He was the first one to come to Argentina. In about George W. And said, you need to come up here and see some town starting up. And Dad said this guy was buried in Illinois. When they died, they took him back to Illinois. And I had a funeral. In here someplace. And that, when the minister was gabbing, I was just looking around. So put the hearse, went home, pulled it in the garage, and went in and said, Dad, guess what? Geddes is buried up here. He said, no, he's not. He's in Illinois. I said, Dad, get in the car and go up here. and there he is, Geddes Simmons. Now, there's these here are relation to Geddes. And there used to be flowers here too. So I took a temporary marker and put in there Don Simmons. This is my great-great-grandfather. Well, I'd like to know who's putting flowers on there. And they never did. And I did the next year. I put a stake in there.
Well,
and they never
that
called
baby
us.
only made it a year.
Now where she is, I have a feeling that she's buried here too, and that's why that is there. I don't think that's not there because of Geddes. That's there because of his wife.
Well, what? It seems like there needs to be a name on the other side. What's the deal? I wonder. You know what I mean?
A lot of the stones I see in the cemeteries dating back then, they had them stacked like that. I bet you they left space over here in case
Kid.
kids, family.
Yeah.
So what did Grandpa say when you showed him this?
He was shocked. I'll be damned.
I think the other.
Sure, I would have just took a
It's over
picture
there,
because it
isn't
was cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Gilbert.
Hey.
Carrie.
Well, George W. should be over there, isn't he?
Yeah, they're over there. What Gary ought to do.
What's Gary doing? Hey, Gary, what are you doing? Oh.
It's been a long time, Jason, but Dad used to take me to a
What?
different cemetery. He'd taken me to a different cemetery, 10, 15 years ago, of more family. Dad, what's that other cemetery? Not Carrie's, not...
Mount Hope.
Mount Hope.
Yeah, the Rands. Grandmother Miller, Maud Miller's parents are buried at 38th and Parallel, Mount Hope.
So you familiar with that cemetery, aren't you, Jay?
Not really.
Okay.
We only decorated those once that I ever remember in recent years. You want me to come around and get you? Meet you over here?
You'll pick me up over here. Yeah.
Okay.
What I was going to say, Gary, the Simmons books, they're in Maple Hill. He ought to look that one up, 1809, and see if. I'll bet we buried that guy. Hell, nobody else would have buried. You know, GW would have put his squawk up. He would have screamed bloody murder if they went to another funeral home. I'll bet he's in the books. Now these people, I don't know.
So is this the one you were looking for?
No.
No,
Is this a new one to us then?
no. It was the grandpa. Grandpa tore up and down. He was buried in Illinois.
You want to know what now?
I'll bet you, if you look up in the funeral home book, Simmons Funeral Home, there at Maple Hill, June 1899, I'll bet you'll find him in our book. 1899. This year I'm only putting on ones that I actually met.
Battery's about to die. Where's the Cormans?
No, I didn't meet him.
Oh. Where's the Cormans?
I'll tell you. I'll show you.
You've been 5.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Because my
right.
dad was 10 and you were 5.
Yeah. It was either him. He was Henri.
Henri?
Henri, yeah. That wasn't very friendly.
Well, he's just a little guy. George W. was just a little guy.
Yeah, me, yeah. It was either him. Of course, let's remember he's 40, and then we'll blow up and see what year great-grandpa Corman.
Well, because Gibb passed away in 47.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't him. I knew. Hell yeah, I was.
Gibb was supposed to have been a nice guy. I thought it.
Oh yeah,
everybody liked him.
yeah.
I know George W. was just a little thing.
So, Dad,
Oh,
this is
now
the
he-
brother.
Huh?
This is the brother to that one we just stopped at over there, and you
I
said
thought that was.
he told his
No,
brother.
no. The one we went was the oldest brother.
There's another one.
This is the second son. This is his son. I mean, this is his son. He had 2 sons. This is 1850, and that was the 1870. So there was 25 years difference between him. Now, in Ronald, in Gary's house, that picture with the horse and buggy, you know,
Yeah.
you know, Gibb's picture's in it, and his picture is in it. This guy was a bald-headed guy, and I think we circled it. Yeah.
Okay.
But and I don't know if he's in the picture or not. I'd have to look at it again.
Well, you talking about the one?
The horse,
Oh.
and they was bringing the family down from the hill
Oh,
on the right, up on Ruby.
yeah.
I thought there was just black drivers and stuff in that picture.
Don't think so. It was a black funeral,
Okay.
but I remember seeing him. There is quite a few pictures of him. I don't think we have any pictures of his brother. We may, but I don't know. Now this GW married, and she's up there, Lucinda, and they had 3 kids. Gibb,
I cannot remember that last name for sure, because this has been close to 15 years.
I can't remember.
What is
It starts with the G.
Very opposite. We have the name and
Oh.
the other
It started with an A, I thought.
That's Andre. That's an Andre. It's a German.
Yeah.
But also there's another one that has Guth, G-O-T-H.
So Adam was the one. It just seems to me like I couldn't
I don't
pronounce
think it
that
is.
last
I
name
don't
of
think
that.
it is.
You know
But
what?
anyway, his first wife, and they were divorced, and he married this lady. And family didn't like that. So that's why she's buried up there.
Well, wasn't she the caretaker or something like
Yep,
that?
yep.
That's the story. Yeah. I remember
Housekeeper.
now.
Housekeeper.
Yeah. Well, I thought she was taking care of Lucinda. I
Could be.
thought that was the deal.
Could be, yeah.
I think that's what I heard. Huh?
Backwards.
Yeah, somebody was taking care of somebody, but I just know he was just a little guy, because I got his one jacket at home, and it's just a tiny little thing. It is. I've got his hat, and that's, you know, so it tells me that, looking at the pictures of him, he was just a little guy.
Of what now? Say that
Him.
again.
He was just a little guy.
That guy?
He's got his coat and a hat. He's real
Yeah.
small.
He's just a little skinny guy.
Oh.
You wouldn't see it by some
Yeah.
of his earlier pictures when he had the goatee, but in his older years, he was. Of course, you know what, people back then were smaller than they are now, so
True.
you know he could have been 5'5".
Now those 2 graves next to Julie, they're related to the Simmonses, the Turpeys and the Myers, but I don't know how.
Well, I think Lizzie's supposed to be the daughter. I think that's daughter. Because there's a picture.
A sister to Gibb.
Because there's a picture and a thing about when she went to California on the train. Cost a quarter or something like that to go out there on the train.
A quarter.
Well,
Okay,
she was
Julie,
writing back that she needed money because it cost her too much money.
I don't think there's any history in the Simmons, in the architects that anything about Charlie. And I'm surprised Dad didn't know a little about him.
Well, that book that you have, that I have, I don't know what Dad found out about it.
Yeah, on Charlie, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, there's a picture of Lizzie. I've seen it. Don't know where it is, but I remember seeing the picture.
Okay, let's go. Julie, take me up to the Simmons.
Up where?
Up to the Simmons. Drive up.
Oh, it's just, you're going to have to back up. It's just right back up there. You knew Marty, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you know Larry at all? He was in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think that. Oh, I'll find out here in just a minute. When he passed away.
There's a goose.
What year were you born?
There's a goose. That's not it, is it?
What year were you born?
78.
You would have known Larry. He didn't pass away till 94.
Yeah.
Or 84.
But it's not in this section. Well,
Who's that?
all we're looking for.
Yeah. I remember I went right to it. Now I can't figure out who it is.
Either Mary Ann or Cheryl's been here.
I'd
Oh.
probably say.
Somebody go get 2 flowers. And leave a good one for Cheryl.
Okay.
And so this is.
Bill, on the far right, it's Gib,
Yeah.
and then Carrie, in the middle.
Yep.
And the next one is
Their daughter.
their daughter.
Yeah, she made it till about 11.
Yeah.
10 or 11, I don't know.
I don't know what she had.
Months. Miller. I'm talking about Larry Miller. Yes, yeah. I can picture him. Larry just well, that was grandmother's older brother. Where's he at? He's in the cemetery, isn't he? Where did you guys bury Larry? And his brother. Larry Miller.
Charles Miller.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Charles. Why was they going Larry?
Charles and Juanita. No, Julie, they go on the Simmonses. You're on the Wilsons. That's Marjorie and Larry. Put one in
Well, here, you
front.
want it right here?
Yeah. Gib.
Where you want it? Right in between?
No.
Or
One each. Take that other one. One for Gib and one for Carrie in front or in back. I think we've been planting them. Well, I don't know. Whatever softness. Okay.
well, Gib was supposed to be a pretty nice guy. From what
Yeah,
I
he was
heard.
real good. I used to go over, we were living there at 3711 Strong, and I used to go over, and Gib was over there in that room that had the skylight
Yeah.
in a rocking chair, and he used to read the Sunday funny paper for me. And one time we were sitting there, he's reading the Sunday funny paper, and we heard a big explosion, lightning that hit the Sinclair oil tank down there in this St. Clair refinery.
Oh, yeah.
Shook the funeral home.
Because of the explosion?
Yeah, an explosion. The lightning hit it, and it caught on fire. It burned for days and days and days. They just had to let it burn out. And I don't remember Carrie Simmons, other than they were living in where Margie used to live later, Margie and Larry on 49.
Yeah.
And they had a side room that they had a black maid, Thelma, that took care of Carrie.
Well, you were 7 years old when you got right?
And she had cancer.
Remember what kind?
No. I think I wrote down the cause of death on all of these, and I've got it at home.
Here's a marker. It is the biggest marker.
Who's slipping the expenses?
I don't know.
Okay, I told you guys to remember the date. We were trying to find out. Oh shit, yeah, I got it here. We wondered who was the oldest. Geddes? Geddes was born. Okay. Well, hell yes, he's the oldest.
1841.
Yeah, he's the father. No, he's the brother. He's the brother, 1841. And the other one's 1850. 9 years older. 9 years older. So that Geddes is the oldest Simmons. Geddes is the oldest Simmons.
Long sunken dance.
Better burn out than fade away.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Now, Carrie Simmons. Carrie Simmons' father.
William?
Right there. William.
Well, he died in 39, so you were 4.
Now, it might have been that guy that had the cane that I remember.
Well, here's it. Emmett.
No.
He died in
It was,
44.
here's my that's my great grandpa right
Yeah.
there. And this is my great grandmother, Marietta. Now, so I either get confused with that guy or G.W. Simmons down there having the cane in the funeral home.
Yeah.
Dad, isn't Grandma Corman the one I got my bed from?
Yeah. It was on the corner side. Now those are kids, those are children down there. Now I met that
Maddie.
lady, that
Maddie
lady
and
in front
Robert.
of Jason, that Gertrude. She used to live on Gibbs. You know, the Simmonses owned all that property. What's the guy, Gary? The guy that next 2 doors down, north of you. Pittman? Pitaway.
Dave.
Yeah, the Cormans used to live there. That house is gone. You know, they owned that, clear up to the corner, and then west to 49th, and then down. What is it? Carol's lives on 50th.
Yeah.
The Simmons, the Cormans owned down 50th.
Yeah.
On both sides for quite a while.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how Howard got all that property away from Louetta and Margie. I have no idea.
Okay. Same as it did with the funeral home.
Yeah. And this guy.
That's why they left Colorado.
She
That
was a
middle of the night.
Corman.
Yeah.
She was a Corman. She lived on Gibbs Road,
Yeah.
and we used to go visit her.
Well, you know, there's a picture of my sister, Ann, standing there in the field where they built the house.
Yeah.
They didn't build that house until 52, 53. Yeah, there's a picture of her standing there and shooting the home in the field. She's out there in a little grass.
Now, the house where Marjorie, or the house where Jim and Terry lived, when they died, when Jim died, Terry died first, and then he died second. The house went to Margie and Larry. And that house was built. When did he die? He died Jim died in 47, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember going there in about 43, 42, 43, 44. And it was one of the first houses that had a manual. They had a bin, a metal container that you put the coal in, and then there was an auger. There was a tunnel that went over to the furnace, and it would grind up this coal in small pieces and feed it into the furnace.
Huh.
You didn't have to shovel the damn
Now,
thing.
is that house still standing?
Yeah, Margie and Larry's house. Yeah. That was fun to drop that coal in there and see it chewed up and taken into the furnace.
Margie and Larry's old house.
Margie and Larry, that's what Gibb and Carrie lived there.
Okay.
Now, Dad and Mom didn't build their house where Gary is now until 54.
What year was Ann born?
52.
10 years before me.
Yeah, they were, Gene and Ronald were living in Lawrence in a home, in a house.
Yeah.
I know exactly where it is, but every time I go up there, I can't find it.
Yeah, my
anymore.
mother can tell you the address, and then
I'll talk to her.
then they moved into a place over in Overland Park somewhere,
Yeah.
and I've been by it one time, and I can't remember where it is. I just remember my dad painted they had an
Yeah.
outdoor grill, big brick thing, and Dad painted it red. Mom said she went to work, came home, and he had it painted red. She said, "Why'd you do that?" And he goes, "I didn't have anything else to do." Yeah, I think that was the house they were living in when Ann was born.
Ronald used to correspond with Clifford. Where's Clifford? Where's our Clifford at?
Who was that? Polita?
Yeah, that's over here. We'll walk over here.
Clifford
Okay.
Foreman.
Yeah. No. Is there a Clifford? Ronald used to write.
Might still be alive,
No.
or he's not here.
No. Yeah, that could be. Who's that? Emmett.
Emmett?
Ronald used to write to Emmett. No, he died, what,
44.
44?
These are all old ones. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a Clifford. Okay, let's walk on down to the Millers. That'll finish it up.
where are they at?
over here.
Jason,
I let
did you know that Don and Sandra used to live right down here?
Oh yeah?
Like in the light green or the tan house? Dad,
Huh.
which house down here did you and Mom live in?
I'll have to show you.
I think it's the
You
yellow.
can see it from here.
The yellow one or the tan one or the white one? Or the green one?
I'll have to show you.
Yeah.
$10 says yellow.
I'm saying yellow too.
I don't know.
The second house is what Mom lives
I just remember the one down there.
So these are
Now,
I remember old Charles used to sit there and drink warm water. with
hot water.
lemon in it.
Hot water.
I've heard stories.
Okay.
Well, his
Charles-
house is right up there on Steel.
in. Yeah,
I remember sitting
I
there.
remember him because he'd go like this to me.
Charles Miller was Anna's father,
And I
and Maud
remember
was Anna's mother.
where a candy jar was.
Now, Charles had a father and a brother, and they drowned. They were in a flat John boat on the call, and they turned over, and they drowned, and they never found them. So there's no marker for them.
It's not Frank and son Roy.
Now,
That's not them. Is it?
Not the same death here.
Now, they had-
Charles's mother
They had 3 kids. Anna.
yeah, but he remarried. I've lost it. But his father remarried before he died, and I don't know.
Uncle Fern.
1890.
I do.
oh, that's going over there.
Yeah. I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Soft. Carpentry.
Sure. So you know when you got a carpenter in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen fingers.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a carpenter.
Miriam Corman Howe.
Scars.
Yeah, scissors.
Corman's on very similar. This is
Oh,
on
that's
Ann-
right. That's right.
this is
That's
on
right.
Ann Miller. Okay, you want to know where the house Carrie and I, or Sandra and I lived in?
I was thinking it was the second one.
The white one.
Is the white one?
Yeah.
You said the white one. The White House.
That's the white one.
Oh, good.
Right across the street from that Robo car here.
Okay.
And that Robo car was no longer there.
We're now at Mount Hope.
Did you get recharged a little?
Well,
It has a
Greens Forest?
Really?
so Rand is part of the family?
Yeah, that's it. Anna Miller. Anna Simmons had a mother, Maud Miller. Maud Miller was a ram. This is her mother's thing. So this would be Anna's grandmother. It'd be my great grandmother. It'd be your great grandmother.
Alright.
So your mom was named after her?
Anna.
Anna.
But then